up, Spam Pam? Oh, got a rocket! So, I have my prompts. We're ready. There's 3 here. We're gonna knock out 3 of these today. I did plan to do them all at the same time. Figure out a way to freeze this page. I was originally going to start with that one, freeze it, and then by the time I'd finished the other 2 would be ready for the next page, but place sticky things here. It didn't work out that way. And then the 3rd page is collect dead bugs here. I was going to start with the freeze page, but then I got scared because the plan that I had for it is either going to work or fail. I'm not entirely sure. I don't have honey. I don't have anything. All I have is this bubblegum thing, which is massive and kind of looks like the thing out of the Matrix. Which I think was a discussion after my partner, I stayed in the Matrix. No. Yeah, I stayed in the Matrix. I took the blue one. But this gum, it has like a liquid inside, and it was so sour, but tasty. And I haven't chewed gum in 10 years. I can't even remember the last gum I had. So just know that I'm chewing that while I'm doing this, but it's kind of gross and so sweet. It was making my teeth hurt. I'm struggling. I'm about to abandon hope here. I'm about taking it out, but we'll focus on the drawing. So my idea here is that Spam is blowing some bubbles and it exploded. Now, I have taken the gum out because it was too sweet, but I also needed to match the colour pencil to the gum. Now, I know it says place sticky things here, but we're going to get to that. I also wanted the gum to dry a little bit because I don't want to put... because the gum's eventually going in here. And I didn't want... oh, it's so sticky. This was so gross. And not as easy to maneuver as I thought. But I didn't want to put wet gum in there because I didn't want the book to go mouldy. But here is the final piece. I don't know whether it fully looks like bubblegum. Kind of looks like water because it's blue. Not very creative, not very good. And I can't really redo it either because there's bubblegum on there. But I did cover it in plastic because I didn't want it to go mouldy. And I know which one to do next. Oh! we're gonna do the dead bugs. Again, I am not collecting dead bugs and wiping them in the book. I'm all for wrecking this journal, but that's just gross. Gross. Plus, I'm not killing like innocent bugs for the book. No, no. No, no. So, you may have seen an episode of Create This Book 3. Must be a while ago now. But I did like this page with watercolor spots on it, very similar to this, and I did like Zen Tangle or mandala type things on them. This time they're dead. They died. They died in the book. So, similar idea, just a different outcome. Not a very good one for them. So, I did a finger on the page squishing a bug. Which, I do like that finger. It's not very often I draw fingernails. But I've been watching a lot of anime lately and I'm taking it on board and merging it with my style. Which I'm fully enjoying. So I'm just drawing little dead eyes on them now. Some of them have been squished. And lost their heads. And also there's a couple of spiders on there that are horrified by the scene. They're not dead. They're just terrified. And here's the final. A psychopath put these bugs here. Look, some of them lost legs and heads and everything. Ugh. Can't decide on this page. I'm not loving this episode so far. But hey ho, we'll move on. First things first, we gotta find a way to freeze this page. Did I contemplate freezing the whole book? Indeed I did. Okay. I'm working a plan here. I'm working a plan. Okay. trying to decide if I should do both pages, freeze both pages, because the back of the other one is float this page, so if it gets wet, it will... I've kind of done that prompt already, and then I just have to decorate it, but I've taken this page out for now. We're going to put it in a plastic bag. In fact, we're going to put some watercolour in there with some water. I've mixed it up. Don't squeeze too hard. Make it pop all over my desk, I'll cry. But I don't know whether you can see the colour clear. Boop. Blinding. What's happened? Anyway. The idea now is to I'm just nervous about the paper. But here we go. I have to make sure that this is sealed, but I have a hole to squeeze the air out, which I don't do very well in these bags anyway. I am currently squeezing the air out and trying not to make it explode, but there we go. It's in there. It's submerged. No going back now. Hello. I'm hoping that it comes out blue. So it looks like it's been frozen. I know technically it doesn't do that, but in it goes in the freezer. We'll see you in like 24 hours. Meantime, let's work on this page. So I'm drawing because the page is cold and I wanted it to look like I had put my avatar in the freezer. So I'm trying to draw her frozen. I recently did a short as an ice sculpture type thing, but we'll see. I think she looks really good. Frozen. Meh. She's not frozen yet. So she's looking pretty normal at this moment, but we are getting to the frozen bit. Drawn some icicles on her and she is going to be blue, which is nice, not doing the skin tone, gotta say. Okay, all we've got to do now is wait for the other page to be frozen, and I'll see you tomorrow. Here we are. It's the next morning. I have been waiting for this to defrost a little bit. So it's just starting to come off the page. I didn't want to pull it, I didn't want to lift the page, I didn't want to do anything with it. But this has finally fallen off. But I've splashed. I'm hoping that it's coloured the page. Yeah, it's looking like it. Oh, big chunk of ice there. Okay, so now let me just dry my desk. There's our frozen page. This one. Now, I decided overnight that I was going to remove this page as well, because the blue tinge will help with this float this page one. I made the decision, I committed. I didn't want to commit until I'd seen what that one had done. So technically I haven't frozen it, but it'll have the same effect. We're just going to put some ice on it. Yeah. Let that soak for a minute. I did dry it. Is that freaking ghost back? Look. Did you see that? Did you see that ghost in the corner? Anyway, ignoring the ghost. Don't acknowledge it. You can see where it's been frozen. Like, if you can look close enough, you can see all the details of like the icicles and whatever. But she's very cold. She's cold to the touch. She has been frozen. I like this page. Did I have to freeze the page? Could I have just coloured the page that way? Yeah. But it was a lot more fun to freeze a page. New experience. Never done that before. There's not one in here that I hate. Let me put it that way. So far, we're good. But let me know what you think down below. Knocking out 3 pages today. But I had a lot of fun with this freeze one. The dead bug one. And the bubblegum one I'd like to redo, but I have no chance. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe, or I will wreck your face. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!